bebecitas, we are here. We just dropped off the two little ones, but Cheryl is not feeling well. Okay. Ven, mama, ven, mama, ven, mama. I love you. No. Okay, stop. Okay. Mama. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you. What's going on? Maybe you're teething. I love you. I'm gonna sing a song, okay? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. And the reason why I am singing now, singing now, singing now, I wanted to show you, dear Mom, every day may be different, but your singing calms them. I don't know, it's something in the brain. And sometimes they will just cry and cry, but you stay cool. Stay cool. And right now I'm nursing her, but there's times when nursing her may not comfort her. And I've noticed it was last night, so she probably is, I don't want to say it because I've been reading about don't say that, oh, somebody's getting sick or something. Don't say it. But my other little one was sick, my kindergartner. So, it may be that, or it may be she's teething. I don't know. But yeah, we waited so long last night for her to fall asleep. So right now, she is listening to my voice, and that comforts her. So Mom, especially these days, with so much entertainment at our fingerprints, and call it, hobbies. You like to look at pictures. You like to go to Pinterest. You like to bake and learn more recipes. And we're on our phones a lot, right? But the interaction with our kids is crucial, right? And the other day I showed a video. It was late at night, okay? It was late at night, and you can see it. It's one of the shorts from 2 weeks ago. And I was on the living room. I was in the living room on the couch, and I was watching, I don't know, probably shorts or something about interesting things about your brain or anything, there's a lot of topics I like. Florence Scovel Shinn, that author, is really good at I don't know, it's just good, and lots of quotes, etc. I don't know what I was doing, but here she come, and I just let baby Cheryl walk. She was just going here, there, everywhere, making a mess, and more messes. And then all of a sudden she comes with a toy cell phone. And she's walking and walking and walking, and she's falling asleep. Even your voice is calming her down. Some people that are not parents may be like, why are you rumbling about this and that? The point with my videos is to strengthen moms, to inspire them, to let them know that the struggles that they're going through are struggles that we all go through. That seeing somebody so well put with makeup and, with a picture, and just the baby is cleaned and looks, like and she looks radiant, and that is just for photo shooting, and that it's not real. Everyday's life, it's messy hair, and when I have a chance to dye my hair, then it looks okay. Otherwise, there's gray hairs, and babies cry, and yes, do babies cry, especially when you have more, and when things are, super busy. When I only had my two, things were, different. There was less of other things, and I don't remember hearing them cry. But, we all learn, and we all help one another. And the days when there's a little sickness here and there, you hear more tears. And that's why, moms, I always encourage all of you, do take care of your health. Your health involves the physical health and the emotional health. And yes, I am taking care of my health. Yesterday I ran. And today I'm gonna go do some exercise again. Yeah, I used to be fit, and I wouldn't say athletic, but I was. When I was in the marching band, oh my. I'm telling you, when you are under a coach, you just shine, and yeah, beautiful times. My teenage years. Okay, so she's falling asleep, and that's why I wanted to do this video, to show you that sometimes it's singing, sometimes it's talking, and we need to do that more. It calms our nervous system, our neurons, right? When you're speaking in a calm voice, you are not reacting, you are responding. You're even sending signals to your brain that everything's okay, that everything is under control. But if we're screaming and then imagine everything just goes imbalanced and out of control and chaos. And maybe when that's studied to a deeper level with the protons and the electrons, and we would see that things go, all over the place. Yeah. That's why domestic violence is so hurtful to the emotional well-being of children and everyone. Imagine seeing a child seeing, parents fight and scream, and it's just not peaceful. Imagine their neurons, all the suffering there. Yeah. So may God heal every single one who has heard their parents fight. It's very hurtful. I'm smiling because I see my daughter is they're going somewhere with a teacher. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for the wonderful teachers everywhere. And where you are, live from there and appreciate everything. Whether you have no children, whether you have one child, whether you have three, whether you were only able to have one child, and because of medical reasons you cannot have any more. From there, enjoy it, savor it, thrive, and live. And whether you have no children, also from there, so many around you will need a beautiful mom who, is not stressed out like the other mom is. It may be a spiritual mom. It may be more than an auntie. So let's thank the Lord where we're at and live from there. Yes, live from there. Last night I was listening to a video clip from oh, that's a flag from California. Video clip of Tony Robbins. Oh yeah, and that is Marker. Yes, baby Sherelle loves markers, so I let her get markers all over me, even right here. Do you see? She was just going over. Oh. Yeah, it was a night last night. So the video clip of Tony Robbins was called "Sé feliz," be happy. If someone's interested and I can still find it, I will put it in the description if you ask for it. And it was borrowed from UPW. By the way, I attended that UPW. That's why, because when I was listening to it, I remembered it. It was one of the UPWs I attended, and they had just like a 17-minute video clip of that. The UPW that Tony Robbins does is every 2 years he has this virtual conference. He has many things. He has something called Date with Destiny and the Wealth Master something summit and other things that, oh my, are so expensive. But I'm telling you, having a coach helps in every way, and we have to be open-minded. You know, it will be very foolish of someone to not get help, to think that you can just do it. It is not true. It is not true. And also, on the other hand, I do want to give a word about this, because what drew me to seek for help was when I was in a very vulnerable, weak state in my life. And I would say that I was close-minded in this respect. You know, it will be very close-minded and religious and even anti-God to say, I'm just hanging on to God. I don't need anybody else. I don't need anything else. I don't need... Because God has inspired so many people in many different areas to with different tools to help others. So if somebody is sick and doesn't seek a doctor, that's very foolish, and that may even be inspired by Satan. Yep. There was one lady that I heard this story, and she was fasting and they told her, no, you know, that's it, just your health. She didn't want to, and she died. What if this one was very useful to God, and she could have been more useful, continued to be more useful in her life and touch so many people and help so many, but because she was close-minded and she just wanted to go on the fasting, she ended up dying. So we could say that it was her thoughts and it was not God's thoughts. So when I went through a major crisis in my life, that was about 4 years ago. Yeah, that took a hold of me, my body, my everything. I faced depression, like face to face. I knew then that depression was real. I didn't know it was real. I thought, I am so positive and no one can bring me down. I know how to get back up. I know. But there were days that I couldn't get back up. I couldn't stand. A couple of times I couldn't bring my kids to school. I had to ask for help. Was I going through a panic attack? It was probably a panic attack. And that led me to seek professional help. I found a wonderful Christian psychologist. She helped me with lots of techniques and tools about stress, how to manage. Yes, you can manage your stress. You can calm yourself down. If you guys are interested in put it in the comments, I can tell you some of the techniques. It was major depression. She assigned me, homeworks such as, okay, now you're going to journal, etc., etc. So in those, at that time, searching, looking for different things, I found a wonderful coach that I recommend if you're going through marriage situations. I do recommend her, but I also want to recommend myself because to my approach, I added something. I added a prayer, and I added, a mindset of not giving up no matter what, and of waiting. And because in many of the coaches, right, sessions, they may say, okay, we already did what we could and that's it, blah, blah, blah. No, you need to remember what Dory said. There's always a way. And with God, all things are possible. And if you believe God has brought you together, then that's your word of command to God. Okay, so now let me continue. So as I was searching for help in many areas to improve my emotional state, I came across a week of free events that Tony Robbins was having with Dean Graziosi. Beautiful people. They're wonderful coaches. See, many years ago, I wouldn't have touched any of that. I actually had left a lot of the self-help books and stuff. And but see, it's part of growth. It's part of growth. Even Paul in the Bible, he said, discern, right? And we take what is profitable and we discard what is not. And I would even say that the more real human believers, they are filled with wonderful character, either taught by teachers, parents, their life, the books they've read. And those beautiful humanities then are later on used in a tremendous way, right? By God. And so that's why I say, yes, work on yourself. But to just work on yourself and then not be one with God, then you're just working on the self to make an image, and that's not it, right? But if you know you are working on yourself because you want to make this light in you shine more beautifully in a wonderful way, and because you want to improve your life so that your income improves, so that your family improves, there's nothing wrong with that. And then there's peace. But each one of us is at a different state stage in life, and we just go on in that way. We go on without judging. We go on from where we are, and that is beautiful, you know. But we should not condemn any brother or sister learning about the 7 habits of highly effective people, or how to win friends and influence in people. If that is needed, I read that book. Wonderful, wonderful things from Dale Carnegie, and how to treat others with respect and calling them by their names, and how that makes them feel special. That is beautiful. And God can use that in beautiful ways. You know, we need people in high positions that have beautiful values of God, you know. So this is my heart. So when I was, and see, the baby's almost asleep, and I'm here talking and talking. I don't know. To me, it's even a therapy. And if you are watching and listening, hello. I wonder when my kids will listen to these videos. I love you with all my heart. Okay, it's 20 minutes already. Okay, so Tony Robbins had that free week of events, and then after that he had he advertised his it's called UPW, Unleash the Power Within event. And I attended to that one. I signed up. I was pregnant with baby Sherelle. And I knew that, you know, that I will be delivering the baby around that time. I said, and I was just very positive. And so anyways, so I ended up delivering the baby way before. So it was, so the week of the event, my baby was, I think, 2 weeks old. Yeah. It's still so small. So it was such an amazing experience, this UPW. It started very early in the morning. And it was through Zoom, or their platform that they had. I think it was Zoom. And we were assigned to teams, and it was just beautiful. They made us move a lot. I broke a board that they had sent it in the mail previously, and the day of the activity, we wrote on the board, unlimiting beliefs, right? I think all this is wonderful. And is God in there? Yes, of course. Of course. Yes. So, when you need help, look for it. There is help. Because the Lord wants you happy. The Lord wants you healed. The Lord doesn't want to see you in depression, sadness, worrying, stress, broken marriages. God does not want that. So let's seek for help so that we can be healthy in every area. So the baby has slept, and I just want to tell you, in whatever journey you're in, know that you are not alone. Oh, here's my markers. There's so many that are rooting for you, that will support you. Seek out help. Whenever you want to talk to someone, if you live in the US, you can dial 988. It's a crisis line. You can talk your heart out, or call a friend. Okay, or journal, or spit it all out as if you were vomiting, and just write it out, and then burn that page, or throw it away, or flush it, because it will do something good to you. The Lord God hears when your cries. And because if you're a mom, you need to be well, you know, for your children, for everyone around you. And if you haven't searched for God's people, there's God's people, you know, on earth. I meet with in the local churches, wonderful Christian communities like I had never seen. I've been meeting with the church in Anaheim where I meet for about now 18 years, and I love it. I'm so thankful that I landed here. It was the Lord, and I was a seeker. But if you haven't found a place where you can meet with other Christians, where you can find genuineness and genuine care for one another, I recommend you look for the local church in your area. How do you do that? Well, there's a website. It's called www.localchurches.org. We're Christian. We love the Lord with all our hearts. Even somebody said the other day that all the brothers and sisters in the local church have these worn out Bibles, and because we do read the Bible. We love the Lord. And if you're already meeting somewhere where that's your home church, stay there. That's where the Lord has you. You stay there. So that's all I have to say right now. May the Lord richly bless you. If you are in the U.S., request a free set of the best Christian books and a study Bible that will be sent to you. The website is BFA.org. Stands for Bibles for America. It's a Christian organization in the city of Irvine, California. If you are not in the U.S. and you would like to download this wonderful Christian books, you can go to www.remabooks.org. And Rema is spelled R for rhinoceros, H for hello, E for elephant, M for mom, A for apple, Rema, and then the word books together.org. And what else? What other resources can I give you? A big hug and telling you that I want you to be well. God wants you to be well. Your baby wants you to be well, because there's going to be days when she's not going to be well and she needs someone to be well. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And now we continue with the day. So you can share in the comments if there's anything that you found useful in this video, and that would encourage me to make more videos. Until next time.